Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to unpack some of the most compelling innovations out there and really bring you the insights that matter. Lately, the car world, especially EVs, it's just buzzing, isn't it? So many new vehicles, promising performance, but also, blending that cutting edge stuff with style and real world practicality. Okay, let's unpack this. I've been really interested in this particular car, the Geely EX5, because from what I've seen, it genuinely feels like a new step forward in electric SUVs. It just screams innovation.
You're absolutely right. What's fascinating here is how the Geely EX5 manages to combine a truly modern and elegant design with some seriously advanced technology. It's built for exactly what today's families and commuters need.
Right. So our mission today is, well, a deep dive into this Geely EX5. We're going to explore its design, performance, the tech inside, practical advantages, all based on the sources we've looked at. The goal is to give you a quick but really well-informed overview of what makes this car tick, basically.
Okay, let's lay the groundwork then. The Geely EX5, it's what they call a C-segment electric SUV. So think compact SUV size. Similar to popular crossovers you see everywhere in Europe, but crucially, it's all electric.
Right.
And the sources say it's specifically engineered for the European market. It's launching in Italy in 2025. That focus suggests Geely's really thought about local tastes, infrastructure, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Clearly aimed at families, urban commuters,
Okay.
people wanting practical, techy, zero-emission transport.
And the design, it definitely feels like it fits that European sensibility, doesn't it? The sources
Well,
call it
yeah.
sober and contemporary, which to me sounds like clean lines, balanced proportions, feels very current, but not just trendy, maybe more timeless. What really shouts innovation to me, though, are those awards it's already picked up, like the Red Dot Design Award, the MUSE Design Award.
Yeah, those are significant.
They really are. They're not just stickers, right? They're like international benchmarks for great design, usability, even maybe sustainable thinking sometimes. It feels like a real endorsement of thoughtful engineering, not just looks.
Absolutely. Those awards carry weight. They speak volumes about the attention to detail in its design. And it's not just about looks. The dimensions are key for practicality, too.
Okay, what are we talking size-wise?
Roughly 4.6 meters long. Width is 1,901 millimeters. Height, 1,670. But the wheelbase, that's interesting, 2,750 millimeters. Quite generous.
And a longer wheelbase usually means.
More space inside, especially for rear passengers. Plus, it generally contributes to a more stable, smoother ride. Really important for families, that target audience.
Okay, so it looks good, acclaimed design, practical size, got it. But EVs are all about the drive, right? How does it actually perform? What's under the hood, so to speak?
Performance-wise, it seems, well, pretty capable for its class. A good balance of efficiency and get up and go. It has a front synchronous electric motor. Power output is 160 kilowatts, which is about 218 horsepower, and 320 newton meters of torque. That's pretty healthy.
So acceleration.
0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 6.9 seconds.
Ah,
Quick enough for merging onto highways or darting around town, definitely.
that's quite zippy for an SUV in this segment.
Yeah. And the top speed is limited electronically to 175 kilometers per hour. Perfectly fine for normal driving, provides a stable feel at speed.
Very solid specs for a family SUV. Now, the big one for any EV, the battery. Range. That range anxiety thing is still huge for people. How does the EX5 stack up here? This is critical.
Absolutely critical. And Geely seems to have focused on practical choices. You get 2 battery options. Both are LFP, lithium iron phosphate.
LFP, right. Why LFP specifically?
Well, that's actually a key point. LFP batteries are known for being safer, better thermal stability. They also tend to be less expensive and have a longer lifespan, especially with daily charging cycle.
Interesting.
So choosing LFP suggests Geely's focusing on durability, long-term value for the owner, maybe lower overall cost, rather than just chasing the absolute maximum range number. It's a very practical approach for their target market.
That makes sense. Okay, so with those LFP batteries, what kind of range are we actually talking? WLTP numbers are one thing, real world is another.
The WLTP figures are quite impressive, actually, up to 430 kilometers for the bigger 60.2 kilowatt battery and around 425 kilometers for the 49.5 kilowatt one.
425 to 430 kilometers, that's pretty good.
It really is. That puts it comfortably in the zone for covering typical weekly commutes on maybe one charge and definitely makes medium or even longer trips less stressful. It tackles that range anxiety head on.
Yeah, you're not constantly thinking about the next charge point, like could you do Rome to Florence and back comfortably?
Based on those numbers, a round trip like that should be well within its capabilities.
Okay, good. And when you do need to charge, how easy is it? That daily usability factor again.
Convenience seems to be a focus here, too. It supports DC fast charging, up to 100 kilowatts.
100 kilowatt. What does that mean in, like, coffee break terms?
It means you can charge from 30% up to 80% in about 20 minutes.
20 minutes, wow.
Yeah, which is competitive for this segment. That 50% charge adds roughly, what, 200, 215 kilometers of range? Plan it for the next leg of a journey or just a quick boost?
That's genuinely useful. And charging at home.
Standard AC charging is at 7 kilowatt-hours. That's typical for a home wall box. It means you can go from 0 to 100% in about 7 hours.
Perfect for overnight. Plug it in, forget about it.
Exactly. So these charging options, both the fast DC and the convenient AC, they really underline that technologically advanced nature we talked about. Makes it practical for everyday life and longer trips.
That 20-minute top-up is a game changer for road trips, I think. Okay, let's step inside. Where you spend your time, what's the interior like? Sources mention high-tech. I'm always curious how that feels.
And you should be excited. The interior seems to be where that tech focus really comes alive. The sources talk about a high-tech cabin,
Yeah.
dominated by 3 digital displays.
Very
Yeah, creating this full digital cockpit experience. It's not just screens for screen's sake, though. It looks like it's about smart integration, giving you easy access to info, entertainment, controls, without being too distracting.
Makes sense. And comfort.
They mentioned something called 5-layer comfort seats.
Sounds plush.
It suggests they've really thought about ergonomics, materials, cushioning, aiming for good support, even on longer drives, which you definitely want in a family car.
Absolutely. Okay, thoughtful space. What about safety? Huge priority for families and city driving.
Oh, definitely a cornerstone here. The EX5 comes with a full suite of ADAS advanced driver assistance systems. And these are powered by, get this, 16 sensors dotted around the car.
16? That sounds like a lot.
It is. And here's where it gets really interesting. Those 16 sensors aren't just a number. They basically create this kind of awareness bubble around the car. It enables a really high level of situational awareness. We're talking advanced level 2 assistance. So sophisticated adaptive cruise control that handles stop-and-go traffic, precise lane keeping, better pedestrian detection, automatic emergency braking. The works. It's all designed to cut down driver fatigue on long trips and seriously boost awareness in busy city environments. Works together for better active and passive safety. It's about peace of mind, really.
16 sensors. That really does sound like a higher level of awareness for the car itself. Okay, so with all this, the design awards, the range, the tech, the safety features, why pick the Geely EX5 over, say, established European or Korean EVs? Competition's tough.
Several things make it stand out based on the sources. First, that excellent quality-price ratio.
Ah, the value proposition.
Exactly. Geely seems to be positioning it very competitively, offering a lot of features and capability at an accessible price point. That could really shake things up, making advanced EVs more reachable for more people.
Yeah, and that warranty you mentioned earlier, 6 years in Italy, that's huge. That feels like a big statement of confidence, especially for a newer brand in the market.
It absolutely is. A 6-year official warranty is a powerful signal from Geely about the car's reliability, builds a lot of trust, which is vital when you're considering a brand that might be less familiar.
Right.
Then there's the consistent real-world range we talked about. 425, 430 kilometers. That's a massive practical. Plus, tackles a major EV hurdle.
True.
And, as we've covered, the tech, that modern digital cockpit, the comfort stuff, the comprehensive safety systems, it all reinforces that it's a genuinely advanced vehicle.
And the design awards, we shouldn't forget those either. Adds to the appeal.
Definitely. Shows it's got style as well as substance.
So it sounds like a really complete package they put together, but long-term reliability, support networks, those questions always come up with any brand, especially one expanding into somewhere like Italy. What do we know about Geely's standing and their service setup there?
That's a fair question, and it looks like Geely has been quite strategic about this. They're described as a rapidly growing Chinese brand, known for tech products with a good quality price balance. That's a decent foundation.
Okay.
And specifically on the battery, as we mentioned, those LFP units are considered stable, known for good long-term performance and durability.
Yeah.
That's reassuring, since the battery is, the big ticket item in an EV.
Right. And maintenance generally, is it simpler with EVs?
Generally, yes. Much simpler and less frequent than traditional petrol or diesel cars. No oil changes, no spark plugs, no complex exhaust systems.
Fewer things to go wrong.
Pretty much. Maintenance is more about checking the battery system, electricals, brakes, which often last longer thanks to regenerative braking and suspension. More diagnostics and checks than replacing fluids all the time.
Okay, simpler maintenance helps with running costs. But the big practical worry is always, can I actually get it serviced easily? Are there parts available in Italy that can trip up new entrants?
And this is exactly where Geely seems to have made some serious moves. The sources say they've partnered with major local distributors, like Jamil Motors. The goal is explicitly to create an efficient service and parts network across Italy.
How widespread is it?
The sources mention over 100 dealers and service centers already set up.
Over 100. Okay, that's significant coverage.
It really is. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, having that robust, available support network right there in Italy, plus that 6-year warranty, well, it tackles a lot of the usual worries people have about trying a new brand, particularly an EV brand.
Yeah, I see.
It means you should expect quick service, access to quality parts, maybe even competitive service pricing compared to some established players. It's all about making the ownership experience smooth and worry-free for you.
That really does tie it all together, doesn't it? Knowing that level of support and warranty is behind it changes the game when thinking about adopting a new EV. So, summing up, what's the takeaway on the Geely EX5?
Well, in essence, it looks like a really compelling, very well-rounded option in the electric SUV space. It has a great balance between long range, modern tech, comfort, and competitive cost. And crucially, all backed up by that strong warranty and a solid service network in Italy. It seems like a really attractive package for anyone wanting a reliable, modern, and genuinely innovative family EV that maybe lowers some of the usual barriers.
I have to agree. For me, that mix award-winning design, the advanced tech, plus the practical stuff like range and support it confirms my initial gut feeling. The Geely EX5 really does feel like a significant step forward for accessible EVs. Brings a lot to the table. So, given all that the design, tech, practicality support, does the Geely EX5 signal a new benchmark for accessible family EVs? Or maybe it's just the start of a bigger shift in how we think about car ownership and value in this electric era.
If you found this deep dive valuable, please consider giving us a like and subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us bring you more in-depth explorations like this.